AI becomes a force for good, driving inclusive progress and leaving no one behind. I look forward to our continued collaboration in shaping a brighter, AI-powered future for all. Thank you.
Thank you. And moving forward, we will witness the initiative of global industrial AI innovation practice and international influence research, marking new milestones in global AI collaboration. Let's welcome Ms. Xu Chun, the lead of the research and Deputy Secretary General of Global Islands on AI for Industrial Center of Excellence, to briefly introduce this project. Please unmute yourself and share the screen.
Okay. To you will global intelligence center of excellence, the AICOE. Good morning, everyone. I am Xu Chun, and I'm also working in Sarah as the Chief Operating Officer. It's a great honor to present the Shanghai Artificial Intelligence Research Institute to share with you a research proposal on the innovative practices and the international impact of global industrial AI. And also later, this will also be a key outcome of the AI COE. Oh. Sorry. In fact, industrial AI has been a topic of global attention for a long time. As the AI Center of Excellence, established under the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, the UNIDO, our goal is to comprehensively review and analyze the current state of the industrial AI worldwide, showcase industrial AI practices, and provide guidance for the intelligent upgrading of the global industry and manufacturing. It is worth mentioning that this will also be the first report to present industrial AI from multiple dimensions and
to actually attend
just a moment,
major
because Ms. Xu is losing her signal at this moment, and I will share the screen. Okay.
Yes, actually, we are introducing our research, and this is a opening for this research. Sorry for the internet issue.
Okay, I can see it. Okay. As we can see in this page, information technology is developing rapidly and deeply integrating with multiple disciplines. And AI is a strategic technology leading this wave of technological revolution. And also, we can observe the key milestones in the field of AI, including the 1956 Dartmouth Conference and the release of GPT-4 by OpenAI, and also the launch of TensorFlow by Google, investments and collaborations by companies like Microsoft and Baidu in deep learning, and increasing share of Chinese teams in global academic publications. And these events mark the rapid development and widespread application of the AI technology. The next page. Industrial AI is central to technological development. Next page, please. Encompassing key technologies such as generative AI, machine learning, and computer vision. Okay, which are accelerating the achievement of SDGs. In 2023, the industrial AI market size was USD 4.1 billion with a projected CAGR of 44.2%. significant results. For example, in smart logistics, sorting and packing efficiency has increased by 20%. At smart airports, docking rates have increased by 5%. In smart manufacturing, Huawei's southern factory boasts a quality inspection accuracy rate of 99.9%. These cases demonstrate the huge potential of industrial AI in improving efficiency and reducing costs. Next. In the context, we need to conduct a comprehensive analysis of the current state, categories, cases, and specific impacts of the global industrial AI on actual production and operations. The emergence of such a topic is also due to the AI COE at the 2024 the WEC conference, witnessed by UNIDO's Director General Gerd Müller and China's Minister of Industry and Information Technology Jin Zhuanglong. And the AI COE is currently focusing on two key areas: the AI Industry Accelerator and the International AI Dialogue. And this is the field of the industrial AI. SARI is established by Shanghai Jiaotong University and the city of Shanghai. It is currently focused on R&D in areas such as intelligent robotics, large models, industrial and energy applications, and smart healthcare. The page presented here showcases some of our existing industrial AI demonstration cases, including, like the first, the humanoid robotics, and the dexterous hands, and the large models used in aircraft fluid dynamic simulations. The world's first, next page, please. And actually, the report proposal I'm doing today will be the first comprehensive industrial AI research report. Involves AI experts from over 10 countries and aims to study the development and the future trends of global industrial AI, as well as to propose global initiatives. We hope to promote innovation and development in global industrial AI through the report. Next page. In terms of structure, we'll include 5 sections we can see on this page. The first section is definition and scope, where we will propose a more comprehensive definition of industrial AI within the UNIDO framework, based on existing definitions and research. The second section is industrial AI status, which will cover the origin and evolution of industrial AI, key technological breakthroughs and milestones, and progress in major countries and regions. And the third section is case study, where we will examine and analyze typical global cases. And the fourth section is the future outlook. And also the final section is the summary. And next page. The report highlights 3 key points, and I'll introduce to you. The first, we will present the latest definition of industrial AI in this report. And through the development of standards, assessment frameworks, and the case studies, we will ultimately release the Global Excellence in Manufacturing Ranking, which will be officially launched at the World Artificial Intelligence Conference in 2025. And next page, please. The study will cover a wide range of industries, enterprises, and countries, focusing on representative companies from various sectors. And also next page. We have invited renowned researchers and research institutions and distinguished scholars from all around the world to participate in the study, ensuring its comprehensiveness and representativeness. Next. This is the timeline for our entire report. It will be officially released at next year's World Artificial Intelligence Conference, and we also invite experts and representatives to participate in both the writing process and the conference next year. Thank you all for your attention. We look forward to working with global partners to advance the development of industrial AI and contribute to achieve sustainable development goals. For more information, or if you wish to include it in the report or join the AI COE initiatives, please follow our official WeChat account or email me. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Xu Chun. Actually, she is currently in Vienna to attend the UNIDO Global Alliance for AI in Industrial and Manufacturing Forum. And now let's welcome Ms. Li Mingyuan from Minhang District Investment Promotion Service Center, and this speech to showcase the region's unique advantages and support for AI-driven industries. Please, Li Mingyuan, unmute yourself and share the screen. Thank you for your sharing.
Please help me share the screen. Thank you. Okay. Can you hear me? Distinguished leaders and guests, ladies and gentlemen, hello everyone. I'm Mingyuan Li from the Investment Promotion Center of Shanghai Minhang District. It's my great honor to attend the conference, and I want to take a few minutes to briefly introduce Minhang from 6 aspects to help you know more about Minhang District. Next page, please. First, for strategic position, Minhang is a strategic hub with rich development opportunity. And next page. Minhang District is located in the center of geographical map of Shanghai and shaped like a K. It is the only district that straddles both sides of Huangpu River. Minhang has a total area of 372 square kilometers and a resident population of 2.71 million. We have rich land resource while maintaining the characteristics of a modern central city with rapid economic and social development. Next page, please. With the national strategy for the Hongqiao International Open Hub and the construction of Brand New Bay, it serves as a bridgehead connecting the Yangtze River Delta and a major gateway to the world. To sum up, Minhang is a microcosm of Shanghai and a hub for investment, business, and industrial development. Next page, please. And for the second part, Minhang is a thoroughfare in a superior location. Then next page. On the one hand, Minhang has one of the world's largest integrated transportation hubs. It is a boarding gate connecting the Yangtze River Delta and the world. It only takes 1 hour from Hongqiao Railway Station to reach more than 30 trillion level cities in the Yangtze River Delta, and Hongqiao Airport has opened direct flights to more than 19 international cities. Besides, next page. Besides, the China Railway Express, Shanghai Express originates in Minhang. Next page, please. The Shanghai Express, its China-Europe road was opened in 2021, and the road to Central Asia opened in 2022. For now, the express to Europe, Russia, and Central Asia has all opened up. And next page. On the other hand, Minhang has a highly developed rail transit system. For now, 11 of the 20 Shanghai rail lines pass through Minhang. Next page. And the third section is about economic stress. Minhang has a strong economic stress with many economic indicators, ranking among the top in Shanghai for a long time. The proportion of industrial added value in the gross domestic product is 28.5%. With the continuous upgrading of the industry, Minhang now has 4 national-level development zones and 3 municipal-level parks. Next page, please. Last year, the GDP reached RMB 3 billion. And next page. The total fiscal revenue reached RMB 93.5 billion. Next page. And the total industrial output value reached RMB 361.8 billion. And the output value of strategic emerging industries like new energy, biomedicine, new materials account for 50.5% of the total industrial output value of enterprises above the designated size. And as a pioneer zone of Shanghai's opening up, foreign capital has become an important support for Minhang's economic development. At present, there are more than 10,000 foreign-founded enterprises, 112 Fortune 500 companies, and 168 foreign-founded functional organizations. The foreign-founded enterprises contribute more than 60% of its foreign trade import and export volume. And next page. As an industrial hub in Shanghai, Minhang is focusing on the One South and One North development strategy. In the North, we encourage the international commercialization, modern finance, and cultural creativity. In the South, we promote construction of high-end equipment, artificial intelligence, new generation information technology, and biomedicine. Next page, please. Firstly, Minhang is science and next page. Thank you. And for the fourth part, Minhang is a science and innovation hub. Minhang has gathered all kinds of scientific and technological innovation resources. It has 658 research and development institutions and has two well-known 985 universities, Shanghai Jiao Tong University and East China Normal University. Up to now, Minhang has attracted more than 1,500 overseas high-level talents, ranking in the first tier of Shanghai. The total number of talent resource in Minhang is over 1 million, and the number of academician workstations also rank first in Shanghai. Next page, please. There were 3,612 high-tech enterprises, 168 multinational regional headquarters, and foreign-founded research and development centers. The research and development expenditure accounts for about 10.57% of the regional GDP, which is 2 times more than the average level of Shanghai. Next page, please. And next page, still next page. And fifthly, Minhang is a beautiful place to live and work. First, we promote more than 300 schools of different types for children, and the amount ranks second in Shanghai. Also, 1/5 of international schools of Shanghai is in Minhang, including American school, British school, Singapore school, and Korean schools. Second, we have rich medical resources. There are nearly 600 medical institutions, 34 public medical institutions, and 6 first-class hospitals. After years of construction, Xinhongqiao International Medical Center gathers 26 high-quality domestic and foreign medical institutions, providing high-quality medical and health service to the public. Next page, please. In addition, the living quality and ecological civilization level of Minhang have won many international and domestic honors, attracting about 50,000 foreigners to live in Minhang. Next page. And my recommendation today is limited, but we sincerely invite you to come to Minhang and feel the great environment, and we will welcome you with the greatest sincerity, the best service, and the best investment policy. And that's all for my share. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for your sharing. And now we will then hear a keynote speech on the new model of international AI industry integration by Ms. Michelle Wang, the Chief Advisor of the ANI Center from SARI. And please unmute yourself and share the screen.
Sure. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can
Distinguished,
see it. Yes.
yeah, thank you. Distinguished representatives, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, it is my honor to give the speech, share my topics today, global integration for industrial AI. Hold on. As you may know, nowadays in many countries, AI technology and applications are already being deployed from day-to-day life to industry-level use. Let me show you some mature cases in China. This AI-facilitated smart parking system has already been widely introduced to many real-world parking lots, from shopping centers to hospitals, from airports to EV charging stations. The system has a lot of advantages and merits. For instance, fast response, high efficiency, low cost, space saving, and it is very easy and fast to build and upgrade. It took you only around 5 to 10 days to upgrade and renovate a traditional parking lot into the one shown in the video. It also took less than 2 minutes per parking, around 10 seconds per exiting. So I think it's very impressive. Then let's move on to the next case. AI inspection products and intelligent operation and maintenance service provider in transportation and the railway industry to safeguard daily transportation. I will play you one video. Actually, the intelligent equipment have already been installed on the metro vehicles in China. The system consists of different modules. The roof module, it can do real-time detection and monitor and record the status of contact network, pantograph OCS system, and so on and so forth. And talking about the bottom module, it can do track line real-time detection. It can realize dynamic compensation. It can also inspect and alarm intrusive items. In the interior module, it can collect and process data, huge amount of data, transmitting to the cloud, also transmitting to the central control room, automatically generate customer report, maintenance report, and prevention measures. So we truly believe that in the near future, urban traffic management, transportation safety, energy efficiency, operating costs can be further optimized with the help of AI systems. So with the rapid growth of AI applications in industrial and manufacturing scenarios, under the current framework of UNIDO and the AIM Global, we would like to advocate two practices: industry exchange and international incubation. For industry exchange, the global level exchange and communication for existing technologies, talents, and goods will be very meaningful and will promote growth. At the age of sailing, we could take the International AI Center as the physical platform, offering a hub for global participants, effectively promoting exchange, knowledge dissemination, technological innovation, and so on and so forth. With regard to the international incubation, we would support and facilitate the incubation of new technology, new enterprises, and even new industries by pooling together global resources from different countries and helping the innovators from different backgrounds and different regions. We are also making efforts to build an AI blueprint innovation lab. This lab is aiming to recruit and serve the right group of AI-relevant entrepreneurs and innovators, offering them a full life cycle, full industry chain, and internationally capable service platform. Yeah, so there are some detailed sections and measures that we could carry out. For example, regular meetings, online platform and a digital network, product and technology showcase, joint R&D projects, matchmaking sessions and workshops, mobility of tech talents, policy dialogues and alignment, case studies and best practices. And talking back to the AI Blueprint Innovator Lab, the vision of it is to create a high-quality international incubator for industrial AI sector. The objective of it is to provide whole process accompaniment and a full industry chain incubation to enhance internationalization and to comprehensively support the global development of startups and projects in the industrial AI industry. The lab focuses on technology transformation and incubation. The lab will collaborate with overseas incubators. The lab also has access to global scientific research resources and global industrial resources. Our global partners include top-tier universities, famous research houses, big corporations, and world-leading investors, the reputable top-tier professional services. So the AI Blueprint Innovator Lab is very committed to internationalization. We will pretty much value the followings: global outlook and network, international cooperation projects, global technology transfer capability, cross-border resource integration, international market access, and international fundraising. For the startups and entrepreneurs who came to our AI Blue Innovator Lab, they can have a whole process deep incubation service, which include but not limited to the followings: global mentor and consultant network, international branding, global supply chain management, export and import support, recruitment and training of international talents. So the industrial AI startups and entrepreneurs can also acquire support and help in terms of the followings, which are very interesting: in-depth technology validation and testing, data security and privacy protection, ESG, and international compliance and legal support. So this is one incubated company from the AI Blueprint Innovator Lab. Let's see. I can play the video. As you know, there are a lot of people, especially the elderly, are suffering from neurological diseases such as stroke, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's diseases. So this company, this incubated company, their product is AI assistant for auxiliary diagnosis and treatment of neurological diseases. Their products are already sent and testing in many of the hospitals in China. Let's see. Yeah, assistant robot for auxiliary diagnosis and treatment of neurological diseases. And the detection decision system. So all in all, the AI application in healthcare will also benefit the world, because all these diseases are very common, and we have new tools. And I know that in many countries, the diagnostic and treatment resources are very limited and very tight. So in short, this company, their products, they can use this AI assistant for auxiliary diagnosis in many more diseases types. Yeah, thank you. This is all for my speech today. Thank you for your time and attention.
Thank you, Michelle Wang, for your sharing. We now transition to our roundtable discussion on the topic, building a sustainable industrial AI framework. This session will be moderated by Ms. Wang Yijing, Lead of International Cooperation from SERI, and we have three distinguished experts from our committees sharing their insights. They are Oscar Shenchev, Top 2 Best Innovator, Public Sector, JIMI Innovation Awards 2024. Miklos Toth, AI expert, professional lead at Hungarian Artificial Intelligence Coalition from Hungary. Shina Hakan Kutulu, Vice President from Zonguldak Bülent Ecevit University from Turkey. Warm welcome. Please, everyone, unmute yourself.
Thank you, Yue Chen, for moderating the previous sessions. So we are very honored to have these three gentlemen here today to discuss on how we are going to build a sustainable industrial AI framework. So through the previously mentioned business development with these three countries, Kazakhstan, Hungary, and also Turkey, will become our SIRI friendship network in the next few years. So that is why we want to engage them to share their thoughts on AI ethics and regulations. So the panel will be divided into three parts. The first will give a chance for them to introduce themselves, each 1 minute, and then there will be a general questions. Afterwards, they will have each a targeted question. So without further ado, let's first welcome Mr. Oscar Shenchev to give a brief introduction.
Yes, good day. Thank you very much, Yijing. Am I heard that well?
Yes, sir. You can be heard crystal clear.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great. So my name is Oscar Shenchev, and that is my honor to be a part of this panel session. I lead international relations in the National Information Technologies in Kazakhstan. It is a national e-government operator. I entered the digital transformation sector in 2016, bringing a solid background in international law, diplomacy, and finance. Here in Kazakhstan, I have led three significant projects. One called Integrated Planning System for Kaspost. That was made an automated planning and monitoring sales for over 3,000 branches throughout the Kazakhstan based on internal and external data. Second, I oversaw the risk management system for the Ministry of Finance of Kazakhstan, consolidating multiple databases to track sales chains to identify suspicious transactions. And finally, I have led Smart Data Document project for the government of Kazakhstan, integrating over 100 state databases to create decision support systems. Worth to note is that this project has been highly commended at the Future of Government Awards, supported by UNDP and the AWS Institute in 2023. And its flagship use case called Digital Family Card also won the award for the inclusive digital transformation category at the GovTech Prize this year in Dubai. Alongside my work, I collaborated with my father, Doctor of Technical Sciences, addressing data optimization challenges, resulting in several USPTO patents and backed with scientific Scopus Index journal publications. And this year, yes, I was recognized as top 2 private innovator in public sector worldwide as per Global Innovation Management Institute Awards. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Very impressive bio, and we do appreciate your efforts in making AI ethics and regulations a very heated topic in the area of future development. So next, let's welcome Mr. Miklos Toth to give a self-introduction. Thank you.
Okay, dear distinguished guests, dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Miklos Toth. I'm the professional lead at Hungarian AI Coalition, Artificial Intelligence Coalition. And this is a non-profit organization which is backed by the government, the Hungarian government. And we do have like 500 members, like companies in this coalition. Now you have to imagine it as like the biggest companies are also there, not just domestic companies, but also international companies like Ericsson, Nokia, T-Mobile, and so on. So a lot of large companies with hundreds of thousands of employees, but also some small and mid-sized enterprises. Like I think the smallest enterprise have even just 1 or 2 employees. So we do have a really small micro and small-sized enterprises. And the goal of Hungarian Artificial Intelligence Coalition is to propel Hungary to be the forefront, to the European forefront in the area of AI developments, because we have, we somewhat lagging behind the European Union AI development phase, and we would like to kind of push Hungary into the forefront and help the companies to use AI and integrate AI. That's maybe one of the goals. And maybe the other goals is to be a bridge between Hungary and the Eastern world, so like Eastern nations and also Western nations, because we are here in the middle of Europe. So right. So that's the central of Europe here. And I think it's a really good position, a really good location to be between, East and West, and be somehow a bridge between those parties. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for introduction. We're glad to know that the mission and mandate of Hungary's AI Coalition, and we're very honored to have you here to discuss about the challenges and opportunities that your country and your coalition is now facing. And now let's welcome Professor Kudolu to give a self-introduction and to tell us a bit more about your organization and what you're focusing on these days. Thank you.
Thank you, Ying.
Thank you, Professor. We can hear you clearly. Yep.
You cannot hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can hear you clearly. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Ying. Good day, everyone, distinguished participants, and everyone joining us. I would like to extend my heartfelt to the Shanghai for this significant event, which brings together us the potential of societal impact. My name is Professor Dr. Şenol Hakan Kutolu, and currently
Dear sir, would you mind to put your microphone a little bit nearer, because we cannot hear you very properly at this moment. Maybe just adjust a bit, please.
Can you hear me now? Better?
Yes, it's better. It's better.
It's better? Okay. I specialize in geomatics engineering and disaster management. I am also the founder of our university's disaster application and coordinated the university's Technopark, fostering innovation and industry collaboration. With extensive experience in geospatial analysis, satellite technologies, and AI-driven solutions, I am deeply committed to bridging academia and industry to ensure emerging technologies like AI are developed ethically and with societal impact in mind. It is an honor to join this esteemed panel and contribute to today's discussion on industrial AI innovation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for letting us know your progress and your performance in artificial intelligence plus academics and also industry. So now let's move on to the general question part. So what we want to talk about today is about a sustainable AI industry framework. So would each one of you to give us some thoughts on how you view this AI sustainable framework future? What are the challenges and opportunities that your organization or your country is facing? So let's start with Mr. Askar. You may have 2 to 3 minutes to share your thoughts. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for passing the grounds. Well, my general question is legal frameworks to protect human rights, challenges and opportunities in the AI era. The rapid advancement of artificial intelligence has brought transformative potential to numerous sectors from healthcare to governance. However, it has also brought unprecedented challenges for legal frameworks, particularly in safeguarding human rights. Law is at its core is a regulatory mechanism that evolves and adapts as public relations become more complex. And today, the question is, if AI poses this critical question, how can law adapt to a world where human cognition and machine intelligence increasingly overlap? And the scale of the impacts also is very big. I would like to emphasize on some key regulatory challenges in this respect. First, liability and accountability, as AI systems take on more decision-making roles, especially in areas such as autonomous transportation, healthcare, finance. Let's say, as I'm doing, decision-making, support decision-making systems, etc. In case of malfunction or harm, how to determine liability. For example, if an AI-powered vehicle creates a car accident with a fatal consequence, who will take the responsibility for that? The manufacturer, the user of the car, or the developer. Currently, in the case of traditional vehicles, the responsibility would lie on the driver. And depending on the severity of the incident, for example, if it is again a case of fatality, the driver would face criminal charges. Well, with AI-powered vehicles, the scenario shifts. The legal responsibility in this event will likely fall to a manufacturer or the developer, particularly if the vehicle's decision-making process was autonomously driven by AI algorithms. In such cases, liability might translate into monetary penalties such as fines. Even though these fines could be significant, they do not address the fundamental issue. The life of an individual has been given a monetary value. It risks undermining the very foundation of human rights and dignity. The core principle that must guide legal frameworks is that human life, rights, and freedoms should not be commodified. Let's say the second key issue is scaled impact on society. And here I would like to give one example, impact on just a labor market. According to BCG's research, over 1 billion working places will be diminished due to AI technologies. 1 billion. This means that not only blue-collar workers, but also white-collar professions such as legal services, accounting, data analysis will diminish. And in this respect, it is crucial to develop legal frameworks that address these disruptions. For example, labor laws may need to be updated to protect workers from automation-driven job losses. For example, it's just an example because we don't know. We understand the scale, but we don't know how to adapt to these changes that will happen very soon. And two more key points, and I'm finishing. Privacy and data protection. Of course, AI relies on vast amounts of personal data. We know it, raising concerns about misuse and bias. While frameworks like the GDPR set a foundation in Europe, there is a global need for a consistent standards to align AI usage with human rights and dignity. Public safety and national security, the misuse of AI technologies from autonomous weapons to deepfakes also demands to proactively regulate and prevent harm while fostering innovation. So these were key points. We understand the scale of the impact, and we understand that each sector in legislation should be adapted into the era of AI. That's it. Up to now, this is it.
Yes, Thank you, Askar, for sharing your thoughts on autonomous vehicles, on job creations, and also on human rights when we are facing with the new era with artificial intelligence. Indeed, new relations between machine learning and human can be a critical issue in
Sorry, Yijing, are you there? Maybe
future. And previously, I have the honor to read a piece.
I'm sorry, we cannot hear you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sorry. So I was like kicked out of the meeting room previously. So getting back to sorry. Yeah. So getting back to Mr. Askar's remarkable piece on the artificial intelligence regulations, we would like to know how we can collaborate in the future, because maybe there's an opportunity for co-publishing and co-signatory. And now let's welcome Mr. Miklos to give your thoughts on the opportunities and challenges related to AI regulations and sustainable industrial AI framework. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so first of all, I agree on multiple points with Askar. So that's very good that Askar mentioned some of the points. Maybe just one reflections on the workforce. I think I also have this feeling that it will challenge many lives and many workplaces. However, I at least I'm happy that it's not going that fast as we thought 1 year ago. So I think 1 year ago we thought that this time now, like let's say end of 2024. Many like millions and millions people will lose their job, and I don't see it yet in the statistics. So at least we should somehow handle it, but at least we have a little bit more time than we thought 1 year ago, I think. So that is one of my reflection, which is good because we have time to prepare for these changes. Okay, and I also wrote to myself that regulation is a problem because regulatory environment changes slowly. However, the AI systems change fast in a fast way. So it's really hard to follow like what's going on with the technology and from the legal perspectives. Now, in the European Union AI Act came into force like a couple of months ago. And we should be very happy that we are, let's say, the European Union is one of the first, having a first big complex regulation. However, that's also too complex, I think. So if I asked many companies here in Hungary and also internationally, and many companies have afraid of the complexity of this regulation. So the problem is that we need to give time to the companies to understand the regulation itself, because it's like, I don't know how many 100 pages, maybe 600, 700 pages of regulation. And even the lawyers at different companies have really hard time to understand, like, okay, what does it mean really in different pages, okay? So, and because of this complexity, many companies started to kind of step back a little bit and say that, okay, we should maybe slow down a little bit with AI projects because we don't yet understand the regulation behind it, okay? So from one side, regulation is super important because we need to protect the human values and the companies also, and we need to foster innovation. However, on the other side, it has also an effect of blocking innovation a little bit, and I'm concerned about this. I'm concerned about the complexity and how companies can understand regulation. Another global challenge would be energy problem, I think, which is a little bit underestimated by many. But if you start to read and start to look at the statistics, like how much an AI search, or let's say a large language model backed search costs, you will find that it takes like, let's say, 10 times more than a Google search or a Baidu search. Okay, so what does that mean? So if many people start to use LLM-based, large language model-based searches, they will consume, let's say, 10 times more energy than previously. Okay, and not just as AI search. This is just a really one slice out of the statistics. So it's also the training of large language models, using large language models, generative AI applications in general, consume too much energy. And by too much, I would like to tell you also statistics. So if you add up all of the data centers all over the world, it turns out that the energy consumption by the data centers is more than the entire energy consumption of Italy. So it's a country in Europe, right? It's more than Italy. And actually, if you look at the statistics, if data centers would be a country, it would be the 16th largest country by energy consumption, and it's growing rapidly. So who will solve the energy consumption problem? And I can also kind of tell you the answer. The countries will solve who have enough resources, right? And this leads to some inequality at the end of the day, because, for example, China is a very resourceful country, and I guess China has a little bit more resources to solve this issue than, I don't know, smaller countries like Hungary, right? So this leads to inequality. On the other hand, I think, for example, if you take Hungary or any smaller countries, the level of knowledge and the level of research institutes, universities, and so on is a very good quality comparing to the let's say to the average world quality. So on the one hand, this could cause inequalities comparing the countries. On the other hand, many smaller countries who could be lagging behind have a really good human resources, so to say. And I think here's the opportunity now to somehow do collaboration between countries in a way that, every country can put in what they are good at. Like, for example, us, we are really good at human quality in terms of like white collar workers. So I think this is a challenge. At the same time, it's a opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Toth, for your sharing on energy problems and regulation problems, as well as the bridging issue and the synergy related to artificial intelligence field. Indeed, I think collaboration will still be the main target and the main theme of future AI development, because the structure of labor force and how people will vision the AI development can be changed. Yet only through collaboration and together we can build up a sustainable future for industrial AI framework in the future. Thank you for your sharing. So now let's move on to Professor Kuloglu. Please share your thoughts on the potential challenges and opportunities that people are facing this here today. Yeah.
Thank you for the question. Aligning industrial AI with ethical governance and sustainable practices is a crucial yet complex challenge. One of the most pressing issues is the lack of a unified global framework for ethical AI development. While initiatives like the European Union's AI Act have made progress in defining ethical principles such as transparency, accountability, and fairness, these guidelines are not universally adopted. This creates significant discrepancies in how AI is applied across regions, particularly in industrial contexts, where decisions can have profound societal and environmental consequences. Another challenge is inclusivity. Industrial AI risks widening the gap between developed and developing nations. Without equitable access to technology, education, and infrastructure, we risk creating a digital divide that undermines the global sustainability agenda. For instance, industries in less developed regions may struggle to adopt AI-driven technologies that could enhance efficiency and reduce their environmental impact, leaving them at a competitive disadvantage. However, the opportunities are equally significant. Industrial AI can be a transformative force for good. By leveraging AI, industries can optimize energy consumption, reduce waste, and enhance productivity, contributing to more sustainable economic growth. For instance, AI-driven predictive maintenance can extend the life of machinery, minimizing resource consumption and environmental harm. Similarly, supply chain optimization using AI can reduce carbon footprints and improve operational efficiency. At this point, universities play a critical role in addressing these challenges and unlocking these opportunities. In Turkey, universities serve as a bridge between academic research and industrial application. We focus on training the next generation of AI professionals who are not only technical skilled, but also deeply aware of ethical and societal considerations. This includes fostering partnerships between academia, industry, and government to co-develop AI solutions that prioritize sustainability and ethics. Moreover, the universities are uniquely positioned to test and refine frameworks for ethical AI development. By collaborating with international institutions, we can help create globally relevant standards and that ensure industrial AI evolves as a force for good, benefiting both developed and developing nations. Ultimately, the success of industrial AI depends on collective action. By fostering global dialogue, encouraging inclusive practices, and leveraging the expertise of institutions like universities, we can align industrial AI with the values of ethical governance and sustainability, creating a future where technology serves humanity and the planet. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Kuluglu. Indeed, what you have mentioned, especially those keywords relating to capacity building, infrastructure building, South-South cooperation, and future sustainable development, are related and are embedded in the future of human resources development. And universities, for instance, in Turkey and around the globe, do play a very critical role in helping for AI talent building. And we are pleased to announce that Shanghai Research Institute will co-sign a cooperation agreement with Bülent University. And we are very honored to have the opportunity to co-develop the people-to-people exchanges and also capacity building programs with your esteemed universities. And indeed, artificial intelligence emergence can be a societal issue and can bring different kind of consequences. And now we would like to move on to the next round. So due to the time limitations, I think we will only have 2 minutes per each speaker. So still starting from Askar, would you please share more thoughts on how Kazakhstan is facing the AI plus industrial transition, and maybe just 1 or 2 minutes to conclude what you want to cover today? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm really sorry that we have lack of time. So yes, I will be very quick. Well, myself, I had to, to initiate two legislative bills. I mean, two times when I was managing Smart Data Commit project and creating a data lake for the government, as these processes were not regulated correctly within the legal frameworks. And today we continue to refine here in Kazakhstan, to refine our regulatory framework to keep pace with the digital transformation. Today, the AI code is currently under the review as a part of legislative process, reflecting our commitment to managing these relations in the era of AI responsibly. Additionally, the law on informatization is being revised today, and we expect that digital code will be adopted soon. That will enhance regulation in the rapidly evolving field of digitalization of Kazakhstan. Yet, I would like to stress once again that the scale of the required changes goes far beyond, defining principles, concepts, roles, and responsibilities within technical sphere. New technologies, yes, they are always outpace legal frameworks and will inevitably become part of a new reality, of our reality, regardless whether or not we define principles or assign roles, right? So the real challenge lies how can we ensure the high standards that we have achieved in recognizing and protecting human rights, dignity, honor, and this cannot be eroded, but instead strengthened. And many critical areas of law, such as governing labor, social protection, criminal justice, etc., in Kazakhstan remain largely untouched. I mentioned about AI code, about digital code. Yes, we are trying to make it, like in a responsible manner, react on the evolution that we are now facing due to AI technologies. But yet, it is not enough. And that is where we can cooperate and find some mutual grounds, mutual understanding principles. How can we protect our rights, protect the rights of people throughout the world, in every country? So that is it. I'm sorry that lack of time. I could go deeply and give you statistics, I don't know, the due diligence of existing laws, everything.
Yeah.
But
yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry for the time limitations. Yet we can still have more discussion in the future, because in the future we're going to have the podcast maybe every month to invite experts from around the globe to share your thoughts on AI development and to figure out the common ground to help economies in transition to develop industrial AI framework together. So now let's welcome Mr. Toth to give your thought. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to be rather quick then also. So just few statistics. Our goal is to bring, in terms of GDP, at least to Hungary to the 90% of the EU average. Okay, so we have this problem that, we should have a higher GDP. And besides that, another statistic is that EU corporations and enterprises use somewhere around like 8% of these corporations using AI as a process. So like a process is integrated, only 8%. Also in US, it's not that much higher. But we as Hungary, it's like half of it, like somewhere around 4%, right? So that's a challenge already at Hungary to somehow make companies and let companies integrate AI to their processes. And I also looked at industrial companies. That's also somewhere a little bit below 4%, so 3.5%. And that's something we need to change. Another statistics that the foreign controlled corporations in Hungary are 2.5 times more efficient than the domestic ones. What does this mean? So let's say any other foreign controlled company brings in the technology. They already have really good processes. They establish a company here in Hungary, and they are much more efficient than the domestic ones who were just, founded here in Hungary by Hungarian owners. And I think AI would be one of the opportunities for these companies to let them somehow, integrate AI to their processes. That is one challenge. And what is the solution then? So we have these challenges. What's the solution? The solution would be, I think, to make international corporations, and since from international corporations, I think we can bring in technology to Hungary and somehow do partnerships. Also, another solution to this would be the AI Act Regulatory Sandbox, which we are working on. So all EU members are working on a so-called regulatory sandbox. And I think that regulatory sandbox would help companies to not be afraid of AI and the technology, but let them, integrate the technology. And besides this, also the AI coalition itself is want to, do a lot of cooperations between research institutes, as I also wrote it to you like previously in the previous weeks. So we have very good connections with different research institutes, universities, and I think we could do some partner programs in the future, student exchange programs, and so on. So that I think that would also help to foster the AI usage in Hungary, because I truly believe that could help Hungary to raise the GDP, to be more efficient for the companies, and make companies to thrive in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Toth. Indeed, what AI wants to bring us is a better life. So humans' life will, of course, be better when we are accompanied with artificial intelligence development. And we do look forward to the cooperation with your esteemed organization, and hopefully we could finalize our cooperation agreement in the near future. Yeah. Thank you again for joining today's discussion. And now let's welcome Professor Kutoglu to give your thoughts on how Turkey is dealing with artificial intelligence development. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Firstly, universities are the primary hubs for the knowledge generation and interdisciplinary research. This interdisciplinary approach ensures that industrial AI systems are developed with a holistic perspective, taking into account their potential impacts on society, economy, and the environment. For instance, AI research in our university often includes studies on fairness, transparency, and inclusivity, which are vital to ethical governance. This commitment to ethical considerations begins at the academic level, where future AI developers and leaders are taught not just the technical aspects of AI, but also its broader implications. Secondly, universities serve as critical connectors between academia, industry, and government. At Zonguldak Bülent Ecevit University, for example, we work closely with industries to co-develop AI solutions tailored to their specific challenges. This partnership not only accelerates industrial AI adoption, but also ensures that solutions are rigorously tested against societal and ethical criteria. By involving diverse stakeholders in the process industries, policymakers, and even local communities, we create an environment where AI serves public and industrial needs without compromising societal values. Innovation and experimentation are also central to the university's role. Through technoparks, incubators, and technology transfer offices, universities act as catalysts for AI-driven industrial transformation. At Zonguldak Bülent Ecevit University, we provide resources and support to startups and industries working on AI projects, ensuring that these innovations are sustainable and ethically sound. One key advantage of universities-led innovation is the ability to test new ideas in controlled environments before scaling them to the industrial level, minimizing risks and maximizing societal benefits. Finally, universities play a pivotal role in raising public awareness and fostering dialogue about AI societal impacts. In Turkey, we are uniquely positioned to engage with communities, helping them understand both the opportunities and the risks of industrial AI. This public engagement is vital for building trust in AI technologies, which is a prerequisite for widespread adoption. Thank you. I tried to keep short because of our time limitations. Thank you very much, Ying.
Thank you, Professor, for mentioning about universities' pivotal role in artificial intelligence development, because we understand that academics, research, and industry can be combined together when we are dealing with this kind of new type of development, especially in a digital world that is planning to be transitioned. We can recall from the first industrial revolution to now we are facing the fourth one. What we are facing is not only the economic changes, but also the societal changes. And we do believe that together through the further collaboration, we can bring all people to a better world with a more sustainable industrial framework with artificial intelligence help. So thanks again for Mr. Askar, Mr. Toth, and Professor Kudoglu for your joining of today's panel. And we do look forward to the further collaboration and future podcast discussion. And you are very welcome to join this panel again and to share your more case studies and more thoughts on how AI is making people's life better. Thank you. And now I'm handing the mic back to Yue Chen. Thank you, Yue Chen.
Thank you, all of you sharing your beautiful thoughts today. And as we approach the end of today's forum, I would like to thank all of our speakers, panelists, and participants for your valuable contributions and engagement. It is clear that AI has the potential to not only transform industries, but also strengthen the global cooperation. And together, we can ensure these innovations lead to a more sustainable and inclusive future. Again, thank you all for joining, and we hope to see you again in our future events. Thank you. Have a nice and beautiful day.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining today.
Thank you, colleagues.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.